Oh my god, and if Zerglings were little golden babies, then Broodlords are your little baby Buddhas. And I think these Broodlords are all going to go down. This is terrible. Oh no. Sleep loses an entire army, but he did kill off a lot of the Protoss army as well, so it was a pretty big trade, but I think OGS HerO came out in a major way. This is where the gas costs of the Archons really start to kind of shine, because gas is so much, I guess it's less hard to mine in the late game. And all this excess gas that HerO's got has been investing into Archons, and he's got a sizable army out on the field right now. And really, what does Sleep have? Well, Sleep still has his crawlers, that's for sure, and I don't think this Protoss army can engage into that wall of crawl. There's just no way. Unless the Colossus clears away. In fact, that Colossus has 174 kills! WTF? That's the same Colossus that was inside the main holding off the Zerglings. Oh my god. That Colossus deserves to be worshipped and praised. That Colossus deserves to be installed into the Protoss library of heroes. It deserves to be placed alongside with Artanis, with Zeratul. It deserves to be worshipped by all the Protoss little underlings as long as they live. This Protoss is a hero. It is a hero. 179 kills, that is outrageous! Now, these Zerglings have found their way to the middle. Does Crack has no Crack. Okay, I'm just gonna stop checking that upgrade. Yes, I really feel like Sleep cannot engage anymore. He is pretty much confined into the middle of the map where his crawlers are. He really can't push out with his army. And I don't even know if you'd want to fight this 178 kill Colossus. That's just like, at some point, it's just scary to fight something like that, because you've had so many opportunities to kill it, and you haven't, and you've given it 180 kills. It's like the odds are against you. You're not going to kill it. So, I think HerO, it's almost like his flag bearer right now. He's feeling so confident. He's going to push into the bottom right side, and that hatchery, which has been bleeding profusely for the last 20 minutes or so, will finally go down. And that is a lot of blue balls. And a 183 kill Colossus. My god. It does 42 damage per laser lance. So that's pretty insane. Now, there are 5 Broodlords on the map, so these Broodlords can do some work. It's really gonna come down to the micro here, guys. This is one of the most incredible games of StarCraft 2 I have ever witnessed. And I hope you guys are buttering up your fingers and mouths with a lot of popcorn right now, because this has been one of the, I would say, has been one of the better movies I've ever seen as well. Because I've seen some pretty crappy movies in my day. Maybe this game will be upvoted on what's that website called? IMDb. It could be StarCraft the movie. It's almost 2 hours long at this point. Well, actually 1 hour long, so it's about half a movie's length. But wow, what a game so far! And still no clear resolution in sight. So your guys' guess is as good as mine. Your guess, guys, is as good as mine. I have no idea who's going to win this game. I hope you guys place some interesting comments below, because I will be reading the comments of this video for a very long time. Alright, there's no production whatsoever on the production tab. There's barely any income. The mining being done right now, it's literally distance mining. That is what HerO's doing. He's distance mining into this base. He can't even invest in a new hatchery, and the Zerg is also distance mining. So this is all the money that's being made right now. And in fact, look at this, Sleep has repositioned his wall of crawl to protect the trade route, if you will, of the drones covering the Silk Road across East Asia. That is what we have going on right now. In fact, he's trying to implant a new trade post at this hatchery to get, I guess, to eliminate the middleman of the taxation of his little trade route right here. And this is just insane. This is one of the craziest games I've ever seen. They're starving for money right now. It's like the medieval times, the dark times right now for StarCraft, because nobody's got money. Their armies are so small. And this is just going to come down to one battle. That's what's going to happen. Now, the one thing that is on Sleep's side is he's establishing this hatchery. That is absolutely huge. So in the next couple of minutes, if he gets his hatchery up, which I would imagine he will, then he will have a fresh source of income, and he will not have to travel the long Silk Road to recover that money, so he will get those minerals and gas very quickly. The Protoss player, HerO, also has saved up 400 minerals, and he's getting a Nexus now too. So this is unbelievable, because both players, OGS HerO and Slayer Sleep, are expanding, if you will. If you want to call it an expansion, I would rather call it a desperate reach for survival, if you will. This is like a survival move. It's not an expansion. This is necessary to facilitate their ongoing life. So both players now grabbing a base in the middle of the map. They are going to be literally one screen length away from each other. This is it. So things are about to get even more interesting if they weren't interesting before. The hatchery is up right now. It is mining. So look at that income skyrocketing for Slayer Sleep. Income not quite on that level yet for HerO until he can get this Nexus up. And let us hope that he gets that Nexus up soon, because I don't know how long he can keep this distance mining up for. And this little fresh influx of resources quickly turning into units for Slayer Sleep. So Slayer Sleep is going to have a big advantage in terms of units soon. He's also expanding once again. That's pretty risky. And he's building 12 drones. I don't know if I agree with that. Because at the late game like this, an hour plus, drones' usefulness really not that useful at all. I don't know why you would build drones right now. Because as soon as this base gets mined out, you really don't need more than 20 drones. So I don't agree with that decision right there by Sleep. I think he should have used that larva, that minerals, for something else. But at the very least, he's going to mine out faster. He's going to mine these two bases out immediately with 40 drones. Now, this Nexus has gone up as well. 20 probes. I don't think HerO's going to produce that much more probes. Maybe up to 25, and that is it. So he's making 1 or 2 right now. He's chrono boosting, just one, not chrono boosting at all. So he's not really investing, rather investing into army, blinking the Stalker down south. And also warping in a couple of Zealots as well. Now, what kind of army composition does HerO need to deal with this? Void Rays would be nice. Archons would be very nice as well. Gosh, I think a couple of Colossus as well. In fact, where's that 100? Yeah, there it is. The 189 kill Colossus can't hurt either. And, you know, just build up the Death Ball type units. Archons, Colossus, Void Rays, a couple of Stalkers mixed in. Oh, no! The 189 kill Colossus could get fungled! It is fungled! No! It had a 4th of July ending, though, at the very least. So at least it had its triumphant funeral proceedings in place. That was such a sad death for that Colossus. Man, now I don't think HerO can win anymore. I'm going to say it. I don't think HerO can win this game. He just lost that Colossus. That was his moral foundation, if you will. And it's been broken apart now. I don't know if he can win this game anymore. We'll have to see. That was the only executor he had in his entire army. I don't think anybody else is an executor. They're lowly disciples. Oh, there's one. An Archon that's an executor. Anyways, we do have movement of troops to the top here. Burrowed Zergling will see that. A couple of Spine Crawlers getting closer to the Nexus. Now, HerO gonna try to attack into this base, but he gets fungled! And there are crawlers there. Oh, he could get Shane fungled. The Broodlords are coming in. Storm goes down. He's got to pull out of there, and he loses one of his costly Archons. Those Archons are so expensive, and that was not worth it for HerO. He didn't really kill off anything. He just got a couple of Storms off, but the Broodlords will regenerate. And I don't know how Zerglings found their way into here, but a couple of Zerglings did, and they killed off about 5 or so probes. Good play right there by Slayer's Sleep. Very good play. And do I hear Banelings? No, that's Broodlord. Okay, I thought I heard a Baneling right there. So, the battle rages onwards. Oh my god, HerO's going to attack into the wall of crawl. I don't know if I agree with this. This is going to be very costly, and he's got to pull back. His Archons are all depleted in energy and shields. They cannot continue the fight anymore. Stalker's getting fungled in the middle of the field. Terrible for HerO. And really, almost like HerO needed to push out because he's so cornered in on one base. Now, he's operating on fumes at this point, and I kind of feel for him, you know. He made a decision right there. I don't know if it was the right decision, but he made one because he hasn't made a decision in the last 10 minutes, and he got a little restless. So you can't blame him there. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't know if patience is a virtue that he wants to follow right now, because the longer he waits, the more larger this army gets. So this is actually getting really bad for HerO. The only unit I can actually see working out now is maybe a mothership. A Vortex would be absolutely beautiful right now. Oh no, he's putting out something with a very sad Kirby face here. That's not good. This could be the end of the game. Just a straight up war of attrition. And it looks like, I don't know what they're saying in Korean. Somebody down in the comments will translate for us, I'm sure. And I thank you guys for doing so. But I think we have a white flag of surrender here from OGS HerO. He blinks forward. Fungal will go down. The Stalkers are locked in place, and the Broodlings are having a heyday. Archons managed to work their way in, but not doing enough damage. And OGS HerO leaves the game with a GG in Korean. That was an incredible game and one of the longest games. I think that might have the record for the longest game I've ever casted. Wow, I am quite exhausted from casting this game. That was a really, really good game. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is actually a best of 3, guys. So that means I'm not done yet. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next set in this next game in this set. But if you guys enjoyed this cast, please do check me out on YouTube. I'm at HG StarCraft. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter, also at HG StarCraft. And you guys can find IGN Pro League at www.ign.com/IPL, as well as Justin TV, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at IGN Pro League. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. And I hope you guys follow into the next video, because we will have Game 2 between OGS HerO and Slayer Sleep following StarCraft the movie. One of the most epic games ever. Thank you, guys. HG, signing out.